Good afternoon, everyone, especially to our professor, Dr. Roel Olivar. My topic for today is all about analyze cases where educators' rights and responsibilities are challenged and suggest legal resolutions. This is under legal rights and responsibilities of educators, and this is also the continuation of Ma'am Dalagan's report. So, educators face a range of challenges whether their rights and responsibilities can be contested, often involving complex legal issues. So, these challenges can arise in several contexts, including free speech and disciplinary actions, student rights, and employment conditions. And number one is freedom of speech and expression. So, kahibaw naman taan nino nga ang freedom of speech and expression, so natay kagawasan sa pagsulti o pagpahayag nga naghatag og katungod sa matag usa sa pagpadayag sa ilang o atong opinion or idea, basta dili lang kani mulapas o maglapas sa mga balaod ug makadaot sa atong isig katawo or sa uban or makadaot sa uban. So, issue, educators may face challenges to their freedom of speech, particularly in their classroom settings or public discussion. So, ang challenge, an educator's right to free speech can be challenged when it conflicts with school policies or the expectations of maintaining neutrality in a classroom setting. So, this is the legal resolution. So, in the US, the First Amendment protects educators' freedom of speech, but this right is not absolute in public schools. So, courts generally apply a balancing test that weighs the educator's right to free speech against the school's interest in maintaining discipline and effective educational environment, and also providing professional development to help educators understand the limits of free speech in their roles. So, seeking compromises like creating designated forums for discussion. Siya mo to yung legal resolution. And number two is all about disciplinary action and teacher tenure. So, unsay but pasabot aning tenure. So, ang tenure is kanang ang katungod sa isip magtutudlo or ang katungod nato nga magpabilin sa ilang trabaho hangtod sa husto nga proseso. Og dili sila basta-basta mawad-an og trabaho, gawas kung adunay makatarunganong hinungdan o paglapas sa mga palisiya or policy. So, manay disciplinary action and teacher tenure. So, issue, teachers may face disciplinary action for perceived misconduct such as failing to follow school policies, and inappropriate behavior or conflict with administration. And challenge, a teacher with tenure may claim that they were unfairly disciplined, arguing that their due process rights were violated or that disciplinary action were based on personal biases. So, ang legal resolution is due process rights. So, educators with tenure have a constitutionally protected right due to process before being fired or significantly disciplined. So, under ani is the collective bargaining agreements. So, many educators are presented by unions and their CBAs often lay out specific procedures for handling discipline. And another is fostering a transparent system. So schools should ensure that policies for discipline are transparent, consistently applied, and understood by all staff. So another is number 3, religious expression and accommodation. So issue, teacher may want to express their religious belief in the classroom or seek accommodations for religious observances. So ang challenge is religious expression may be perceived as violating the separation of church and state or promoting specific religious views, which can create conflicts in public schools. So, about aning religious expression and accommodation, naikatungod sa ang individual og usa-usa kanato nga ipakita og isulti ang ilang mga tinuohan o tinuohan sa relihiyon, samtang ang mga institusyon kinahanglan maghatag og lugar og suporta alang niini, basta dili kini mag daog-daog sa uban. So kanang di lang tamang daog-daog sa atong isig katawo, no? So maunay about sa religious expression and accommodation. And the legal resolution establish clear guidelines. Schools can create clear policies on religious expression that balance the teacher's rights and the need for a neutral educational environment. So, ang eskwelahan na ay mga klaro nga pamaagi o policies on religious expression that balance the teacher's rights with the need for a neutral educational environment. So, natay katungod sa individual nga ipakita or isulti ang atong o ilang mga tinuuhan sa relihiyon, samtang ang institusyon kinahanglan maghatag og lugar og suporta alang niini, basta dili lang kini makadaog-daog sa uban. So that's all about religious expression and accommodation. So number 4, student discipline and teacher responsibility. So issue, teachers are often placed in the position of maintaining order and discipline in their classrooms. Ang challenge, teacher must balance their responsibility to maintain order with the rights of students to be treated fairly and without discrimination. So, ang pasabot aning student discipline and teacher responsibilities, ang magtutudlo adunay katungod og obligasyon sa pagtudlo sa mga estudyante sa husto nga pamatasan ug pagdumala sa ilang kahimtang sa klase. So natay katungod magtudlo sa mga bata, so sa atong mga estudyante sa saktong pamatasan sud sa school or classroom kung unsay atong saktong sunod nila. And the legal resolution, clear protocols for discipline. Schools should have clear, legally compliant procedures in place for disciplining students, including defined limits on the use of force and when physical intervention is appropriate. And training and professional development. Teachers should receive regular training on how to manage classrooms. So makatabang yun nato ning mga trainings no or mga seminars para ato pong maipaambit ngadto sa atong mga bata sa sud sa eskwelahan or sud sa classroom ang mga saktong pamaagi para masunod sa mga bata. So teachers should receive regular training on how to manage classrooms effectively and address discipline issues within legal and ethical frameworks. And documentation. So educators should carefully document interaction with students, particularly when discipline is involved. And number 5, privacy and confidentiality. So issue, teachers have a responsibility to protect the privacy of students and maintain confidentiality regarding sensitive information. So naatay responsibilidad sa usa ka teacher nga protektahan ang ilang privacy sa mga bata. Kinahanglan i-maintain ang confidentiality regarding mga sensitibo nga mga impormasyon bahin sa atong mga bata. Example ana ang ilang mga academic records and health issues. And challenge, teacher must navigate the conflicting obligations of respecting students' privacy while adhering to mandatory reporting laws, such as those requiring educators to report suspected abuse. So, teacher must navigate the conflicting obligations of respecting student privacy. So, ang legal resolution ani is clear understanding of reporting laws. Teachers should be trained and regularly updated on the legal requirements for reporting abuse or neglect. And safeguarding students' information. And teachers should work with school counselors and administrators to establish protocols for sharing sensitive information on a need-to-know basis while respecting privacy laws. So that's all the legal resolution about privacy and confidentiality. So number 6 is all about discrimination and harassment. issue, teachers may face claims of discrimination or harassment based on their gender, race, sexual orientation, or other protected characteristic, either from students, other educators, or administrators. And challenge, teachers who experience harassment or discrimination may feel that their rights are being violated. So, and those accused of such behavior may challenge the allegations or the process. So, ang kuan na ning number 6, discrimination and harassment, ha, is nagpasabot nga nagpasabot sa mga pamaagi sa pagpangdaot sa dignidad sa usa ka tawo. So manay discrimination, pagpangdaot sa dignidad sa usa ka tawo tungod sa iyang lahi. So iyang race, unsa ba na siya, or parinato ba nga Filipino, nya na po'y laing halimbawa na example kanang naay mga black kanang mga lahi nato kuan, dili nato pareha og kanang nationality. So naatay nagpasabot kini sa mga pamaagi sa dignidad sa usa ka tawo tungod sa iyang lahi, relihiyon, o kasarian, gender. Bisag unsa man na siya, mabaji, malaki, matumbay, so watay katungod mo daot sa utong isig ka tawo. O uban pang aspeto nga nagresulta sa emosyon o physical nga kadaot sa isig ka tawo. So ang legal resolution aning bahin sa discrimination and harassment, zero tolerance policies. Schools should have anti-discrimination and anti-harassment policies in place that protect teachers from harassment by students or colleagues. So, zero tolerance policies. And another is investigation and mediation. When a claim of discrimination or harassment arises, it should be investigated promptly. And legal protection. So, teachers are protected from discrimination under the Title 7 of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. And legal counsel should be sought if teachers believe they have been unfairly treated. So, mo na yung legal resolution about sa discrimination and harassment. So, the conclusion is legal resolution in cases where educators' rights and responsibilities are challenged should focus on ensuring a fair process, transparency, and adherence to the law. A school should develop clear, comprehensive policies that balance the rights of educators with the needs of the students and the institution. So that's all my report, and these are my references. Thank you everyone. Thank you, sir.